Hello and welcome to Cable Plus Property, your number one online educative platform on all issues related to land and landed properties. My name is Oiza, and at Cable Plus Property, our aim is to ensure that all Nigerians and non-Nigerians have at the tip of their finger every information related to land acquisition, land procurement, building construction, registration, and obtaining your planning permit. In this video, I'll be speaking with the chairman of the Physical Planning and Building Control Appeals Committee, no other than Town Planner Ayodele Adediran, a fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners. Come with me. Town Planner Joseph Ayodele Adediran was born about 65 years ago in Esaoke, Osun State. He attended Esaoke Grammar School and Government College Ibadan for his West African School Certificate and Higher School Certificate respectively between 1971 and 1978. He proceeded to the Polytechnic Ibadan from 1980 to 1984, where he obtained his full professional diploma in town planning from the Pioneer Town Planning Department of the institution in 1984. Town Planner Adediran started his career as youth scopper in Kaduna Polytechnic under the tutelage of past presidents Jehu Wani, fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners, and Luka Achi, also a fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners in 1984 and 1985. He thereafter joined the Lagos State New Towns Development Authority in 1987 as Town Planning Officer. He transferred his service to the mainstream Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development in 1998, where he rose to become the Permanent Secretary in the State Public Service in February 2015. He subsequently served in the Lagos State Motor Vehicle Administration Agency before he retired in August 2015. Town Planner Ayodele Adediran served in many various departments of the Ministry of the Physical Planning and Urban Development and its agencies. These include Special Application Unit of Lagos State Urban and Regional Planning, Board, Ikeja and Yaba District Offices, Physical Planning Department and Regional and Master Plan Department of the Ministry. He was a Special Assistant to the Honorable Commissioner, Town Planner Francisco Bolaji Abosede from 2006 to 2011. Upon retirement, Town Planner Ayodele Adediran went into private practice with the incorporation of a company, Urban Planning Smart Solutions Limited, in 2015, an organization registered to practice urban planning and regional planning in Nigeria. He is currently the Chief Executive Officer of the company, contributing to the resilient and sustainable development of human life. In 2019, the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, appointed Town Planner Ayodele Adediran as the chairman of the Physical Planning and Building Control Appeals Committee, along with other seasoned professionals in the built environment. The committee is saddled with the responsibility to receive petitions and appeals from aggrieved members of the public or government agencies, investigate, decide, and advise the state government on matters affecting physical planning and building control in Lagos State, in accordance with the provision of Lagos State Urban and Regional Planning Law. As a professional, Town Planner Ayo Adediran started contributing to the development of urban and regional planning from his days in the higher institution, starting from the Polytechnic Ibadan, where he served as Vice Chairman of National Association of Town Planning Students and President as well between 1982 to 1983. Upon his admission as full member, he became active in the activities of the Lagos State chapter of the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners. He was the Assistant Secretary of the Institute from 1990 to 1994, Vice Chairman from 2010 to 2012, and Chairman from 2012 to 2014. These are apart from serving at various committees of the Institute. In his search for further development, Town Planner Ayodele Adediran, a registered town planner, studied business administration and law at the prestigious University of Lagos in 1993 where he obtained Bachelor of Science Hons, LLB Hons 2002, and LLM 2004. He has attended many capacity development programs in Nigeria and offshore, which has taken him to many countries in 4 continents of the world. Join me as I speak with Town Planner Ayodele Adediran on Cable Plus Property. Good afternoon, sir. It's a pleasure having you.
Good afternoon. You're welcome.
Okay, sir. Some members of the public have been hearing about Physical Planning and Building Control Appeals Committee. Can you explain to the viewers what this committee is all about? When was it appointed, and why did the Lagos State government appoint the committee?
Thank you very much. My explanation will be drawn from the law, Lagos State Urban and Regional Planning Law, which in itself is the basis for practicing or regulating planning in the state. It has been on since 1998 that apart from practicing or regulating the urban and regional planning in the state, there is need to adjudicate between the aggrieved members of the public and the agencies of government wherever their applications rejected or for reasons, if you have any reasons for not agreeing with the agencies. So it took time to set up the appeals committee. So this current committee was set up under the Urban and Regional Planning Law 2019. Hitherto it was 2010, but now amended in 2019 to really be able to put it in place. And it took the current administration of Mr. Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, to really take the courage to set it up. And it's not set up, it was not set up really for the members of the public alone, but even the agencies may have reasons to also take their cases to the appeals committee. So it's under the law, section 82 to 89. It specifies the constitution, the membership, the functions, the powers, and also what is very interesting there is that your case will not stop at the appeals committee. If you are still aggrieved, either party can go to the High Court of Lagos State, which will be the final appellate body to decide on matters relating to physical planning and building control. Physical planning and building control. The functions are strictly specified. Any matter relating to physical planning and building control in Lagos State. So and it was set up in December 2nd, 2019. Yes.
That's approximately 2 years ago.
2 years. In 2 weeks' time, it will be 2 years in office.
Oh, that's great. So I would like you to take us into the composition and functions of the members of that committee.
Thank you very much. The composition, the members are drawn from the built environment professional bodies, or you can call them also from the building industry. We have the architects, the builders, the engineers, quantity surveyor, land surveyors, and estate surveyors, and also the town planners. But representing the members of the public, there is also a politician, I would just say a politician, an honorable member, also to represent the public, and also we have another member who is also not based on that criteria. And we have a lawyer representing Nigeria Bar Association, because we are talking about the facts and the law. So a representative of the Nigerian Bar Association, and finally representative of two ministries, from the Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development and Ministry of Justice. You also talk about the functions.
Yes.
In a nutshell, the functions centers on obtaining or accepting petitions relating to physical planning, which is also broad enough, and building control. And then we investigate. We receive petitions, we also investigate and decide on the outcome of our hearing and investigation, and where need be, we visit sites to ascertain what exactly are we really talking about. So we move the committee to also visit the site. And one of the functions also include advising Lagos State Governor through the Honorable Commissioner on what could be done better, what our observations will be. And the decision of the committee can only be appealed in the High Court of Lagos State.
So can you identify some issues that the appeals committee have the power to investigate, and to what extent can they operate with their power? Because if you tell the public that, oh, we have a committee that you can come to with your griefs and all of your complaints, then everybody will come with as little as just land issues, right? So what extent does the committee do their investigation, and what kind of issues do they investigate?
Thank you very much. Usually, you cannot plan without having land. So everything we are talking about will still happen on the land. But land administration is different from planning. Planning deals with application for permits. Planning deals with getting approval for layout. Planning also deals with so many rules or regulations telling you as to what you can do with your land in respect of density, zoning, land use, and you talk of also those requirements relating to maybe parking, your setback, yard spaces, even height zoning. So because planning itself is statutory, you are required by law to do certain thing. In your applications, you must follow it. You are the owner of your land, but you cannot just go and do whatever you like on your land. You are regulated by law when it comes to planning. That is one leg of our job. But the second leg is building control. And what is the difference between building control and planning, physical planning activities or control or permit area? Yes, the building control is about talking about the quality of building, of the structures, right from the foundation level, which our engineers will say were super, and so on structures. The quality of the building is a concern to the government, and that is why we have a building control system, and the safety within the premises of that building, the safety. So it means you have to guide against a building collapse. You have to also be sure that whatever you are putting on the ground, apart from conforming with the planning provisions, which the approval will just still be on the paper, we need to be sure that what is being put on the ground itself, the land we are talking about, is fit to stay structurally for the safety of those who will be using the building. So the two areas, they are connected. You get your approval to go and develop your land, but you also have to have the certification of every stage of work, from a foundation, even setting out the foundation, the first, even the walls has to also be of the quality that is specified by the engineers, both the engineers working for the applicant and the engineers working to make sure that it complies with the government requirements. Those are the areas. We don't interfere with who gets the land. Your ownership or whatever may not be the dispute as to who has the land belongs to another body of or agency or of government.
Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel at Cable Plus Property. Also, head on to Instagram, follow our page at Cable Plus Property, like our Facebook page at Cable Plus Property. Till we come your way again, this is Cable Plus Property.